Break out the brooms, the Lightning are moving on to the Eastern Conference Final. It was Pat Maroon who managed to net the game winner, and later Andrei tacked on an empty netter, but it was Andrei Vasilevskiy who stole the show.
We didn't want to waste that game that he played, so obviously we knew they were going to push, and they did, and they played outstanding. Obviously threw a lot of pucks on net, and there he was, Vasi, like he always is in these big games.
It can be probably a little demoralizing on the other side when you look at him and you just don't feel like he can score.
It's pretty cool to play with a player that I think will go down as one of the best goalies that's ever played the game. I think, that's how you kind of gauge players, is how they perform in big-time games, and he's been nothing but tremendous in these games.
My job is just give our boys the chance, to win, and I think we've done a pretty good job doing that the whole series.
With the Game 4 win, the Lightning now improved to 10 straight playoff series wins, but they'd love to see that number grow even higher.
It's remarkable, it's mind-boggling, but as Pat Maroon says to me, well, Coop, I've won 14. So
the beauty of the group is that we're not satisfied. I mean, we want 12 straight. So, but when you kind of take a step back and put things into perspective, especially in the salary cap world that we're in the parity in our league, it's a very, very special group.
Yeah, I mean, 12 would sound even better with it. Like I said with Vasi, I think there's a lot of players in this team that'll go down as some pretty good players, Hall of Fame players. So I'm just happy to be a part of it, to be honest.
The way we compete, the way we stick in there every game, we're never out of it. And like you just touched on, we're warriors. I mean, blocking shots, whatever it takes, and the teams that do that just find a way.
Thanks to the sweep, it's going to be a little while before we see the Bolts back on the ice right here. But when we do, it's going to be against either the Carolina Hurricanes or the New York Rangers, whose series currently sits at 2-1 in favor of Carolina. Rachel West, Tampa Bay Times.